Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new sort of style we're doing here. We are starting our first Jurassic World Evolution 2 tournament. On this channel, as you guys know, we've done things like Battle Royales, Royal Rumbles, and just, you know, a bunch of battles in general. But today, we've never held a tournament. So I am super excited. Now, today, the purpose of this tournament is going to be carnivores only. So as you can see, we're going to have an Indominus Rex in one hatchery going up against an Indoraptor in the other hatchery. And basically, this is how it works. Whoever wins out of this battle right here moves through the gate where they can, you know, obviously get them a drink of water and prepare for whoever wins out of this right here, which is going to be Giganotosaurus versus a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So whoever wins there, I'll open this gate. And then, obviously, those two, the winners, will meet right here. And it kind of just keeps going like that. Whoever wins moves on to the next stage. And then the semifinals, which is right here. And then the finals. Actually, this is the finals. So whoever wins in the finals can go straight in here and get all the food that their little hearts desire. And look, I mean, we got a bunch of environment. We got big swimming pools if they want to swim. And obviously, just get some drinks. You know what I'm saying here. So let me know what you think about the tournament style. And I guess let's go ahead and get things started here. Before we get into the video, though, you're going to be seeing this exact same message for like the next 10 videos. I'm sorry, but it's for important reasons. As you can see on your screen, we have a brand new plushie that just came out. It's my boy right here. It's actually the Kaiju Capi logo. It was inspired by Godzilla, inspired by my logo, and we made this beautiful creation. Now, I know it says petition launches in 18 hours, but that's from the time I'm recording this. By the time you see this, it's already out, so if you can, click the first link in the description and go get you a beautiful Capizilla plushie. I appreciate you guys. In our first battle, I've already showed you the dinosaurs. We're gonna go ahead and get both of them released. It's the Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor. Now, there wasn't like a, you know, a big thought process about who was gonna be fighting who. I just kind of did it based on who I thought would be a good fight. So in the first battle, like I said, we've got the Jurassic World, you know, some of the coolest hybrids in Jurassic World, in my opinion. We've got Indominus Rex versus the Indoraptor. And now, as soon as I release these dinosaurs, they should be just ready to fight. The only trait that any of them have, I'll go ahead and show you, is the aggressive trait. Kind of like we have been doing it in like any Battle Royale, in anything, really. We just give them the aggressive trait, and that's about it. So none of them have like strength boost, defense boost. And yeah, let's go ahead and speed it up. They're probably going to fight here real soon. They're already acknowledging each other. So normally that means things are about to go down. All right, don't worry. Just give them like maybe 5 more seconds. All right, and here we go. It looks like they've turned around, and at least Indominus Rex is the one wanting to fight. And now Indo wants to fight as well. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight of the day of the tournament is going to be Indoraptor versus Indominus Rex. Already off the bat, looks like Indoraptor did about 24% HP to Indominus's, what is that, 21? So not too big of a difference. See, I told y'all this was going to be a good fight. The first fight of the day is proving already. Oh, look at the scratch on Indom's mouth. The first fight already proving to be pretty solid. But it looks like Indoraptor made the Indominus Rex run. Don't worry, I'm just going to jump right back into the next fight. Into the next fight? Are they just going at it already? Nah, okay, I'll be right back. All right, they should be starting to fight again soon. By the way, if you haven't, guys, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This took me a while to kind of come up with, you know, all of this. I tried to make it as perfect as I could, as far as like the fence length and stuff like that. I tried to make it aesthetically pleasing, which took me forever, I feel like. So, like I said, if you haven't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what other tournaments you guys would like to see. Herbivore tournaments, maybe piscivore tournaments, but like there's not that many piscivores. I mean, there's Spino and Spinoraptor and, you know, some like that, but maybe, what's it called? Hybrid tournament? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Now, in this tournament, I didn't do like, I mean, I did a couple hybrids, obviously, but I didn't do dinosaurs like the D-Rex or like any of the new dinosaurs that kind of just came out that are super strong. So, like I said, anybody you all want in the tournament next time, let me know in the comments. And it looks like Indoraptor is clearly bullying our girl over here, Indominus Rex. I mean, look at him. Over here chasing her down. That's kind of lethal. All right, it looks like we're going up back at it for round number 3, I think. Indom has 80% HP compared to almost maxed out Indoraptor. And Indoraptor's hungry now. So Indoraptor is going to be needing some food real soon. Or he's going to end up, you know, losing some HP. Meanwhile, the food on Indominus looks, you know, fine. Doesn't look too bad. So like I said, Indoraptor needs to speed things up if he wants to win here. Definitely at least needs to land one more shot, or else by the time they fight again, he's gonna have less HP. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be over with. I don't think Indoraptor's gonna win solely on the food. Look at him, I mean, chasing her down, but like not capitalizing on it. And here we go. As you can see, Indoraptor is now losing HP second by second. So like Indoraptor's only, or Indominus is only gonna go up until that food meter goes down. So right now, I mean, it's a close fight. Okay, well, they are back at it. Indoraptor just ran back over here. 71% to 76%. So Indoraptor currently still has the advantage, but not by a lot. As you can see, 51%. And now how much damage is Indominus gonna do? Even though she is beaten and bruised, bro. Look at Indominus and her scratches. 62% to 51%. Now, mind you, Indoraptor's gonna continuously lose HP. I don't think all the fights are gonna be this long today, guys. So, you know, just lock in. We'll get through some fights pretty soon. 32% to 62. Indominus is gonna be hungry soon. So, like, she needs to do something soon as well. Look at this. Look at all the bruises and scratches on her, bro. She is getting absolutely obliterated. I'll pick back up when we fight again. Uh-oh, things are getting crazy here. Indominus has 54% HP, and now Indoraptor is below 50%. Mainly, like I said, because of the food. Now, she is going to be hungry real soon. Like, it's in the red now. But, like, she still hasn't, like, started to drop food. You know what I'm saying? Drop hunger. So, right now, Indoraptor is in major trouble. Well, they looked like they were about to fight, but now Indoraptor's running away, which is probably the smart move because now Indom is the aggressor, and she knows that the Indoraptor has low HP. Ladies and gentlemen, if you picked the Indominus Rex to win, you were exactly correct. Now, what we are going to do, when the winner gets a dub, we're going to remove the dinosaur out, and then we're going to place one of these carnivore feeders just right there. So she's not going to run out of food, and, you know, she obviously can go get water over here as well. But I'm not going to open the gate until the next fighters fight, and then whoever wins, then we'll open the gates once we get through the first round. So for right now, let's go ahead and start the second battle of the day. As you can see, the two competitors are Giganotosaurus from the actual Jurassic World movie. You look great. And we've got the T-Rex. I think this is Big Edie, right? Yeah, we got Big Edie over here. So the Giganotosaurus versus Big Edie, ladies and gentlemen. Who do y'all have? Now, you probably should wait until, you know, you see the rest of the dinosaurs to see who you're going to pick. But, like, I wouldn't blame you if you picked any of the first four dinosaurs other than Indoraptor because, well, you know, he's kind of dead right now. Other than that, though, all of these dinosaurs, you know, they do have a chance. There's one dinosaur in the tournament that I don't really think has a chance, but, like, I kind of wanted to just throw him in just to see. You know, maybe. You know, anything could happen. We'll see. It looks like the Giganotosaurus has about a 3% health advantage. So this is another really good fight here. We're going to speed things up, and we're going to pick it up when they start battling again. Uh-oh, look at them just staring at each other from across the pond. I love the way the Giganotosaurus looks, by the way. I kind of hope he moves on. I mean, he's got a little bit more HP than the T-Rex, I'm not going to lie to you. But T-Rex is just such an iconic character. You know what I'm saying? T-Rex is always in, like, every Jurassic movie. Pretty good shot by Giganotosaurus. Dang, hold up. Got T-Rex down to 58 HP. Meanwhile, hold up. The T-Rex only got Giganotosaurus down to 72. Oh, my goodness. Look at what's happening on your screen right now. 37% left for the T-Rex, ladies and gentlemen. Things are looking grim. If you pick T-Rex, I'm sorry about you. It's not looking good. All right, speaking of not looking good, they're back at it, and the T-Rex only has 63%. Yeah, if you pick T-Rex, you should have picked Giganotosaurus in this fight. 41%, though. That wasn't actually a very good hit by Giganotosaurus. Oh, that was, though. 19% left. And if he takes one more hit here, Big Edie is taking a big seat. All right, he's taking a big seaty. Sorry about that. And he just let him go. What kind of move was that, Giganotosaurus? Meanwhile, look at round number one. We've got my girl Indominus Rex over here. Casually, she's still kind of beaten and bruised. But, like, she's got her HP all the way up, got her food and water all the way up. We need to get a move on here, guys. Quit drinking water. Let's get to fight. All right, here we go. I think they're turning around to each other. I mean, they're talking. They're just roaring back and forth. Here we go. All right, they've had enough. It was like, all right, you want to keep roaring? Let's get this money then. What's the T-Rex's HP? 50% to 100% right now, guys. Giganotosaurus is definitely going to the next round. Let me speed it up a little. Nobody's attacking yet. Hello? Y'all just dancing? What's good here? Oh, okay. I see how it is. All right, finally, they started fighting again, bro. Can we get our second round going already? Well, we have a lot more to go, but I'm just kind of hoping that they at least fight this time. There we go. Good bite from Giganotosaurus. I mean, it took you long enough. Oh, my. Great bite from Giganotosaurus. 5% HP left. Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. T-Rex is going to need food soon, which means inevitably he's going to be cooked. Can we get another fight back-to-back? No, we can't. All right, guys, this might be it for T-Rex. They're kind of looking at each other right now. Now T-Rex is also hungry, and the fight has begun. With 50% HP again. I mean, technically, Big Edie could survive this. Yeah, never mind. I was just kidding. Giganotosaurus is moving on to round number 2. Let me go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and place the feeder over here. We'll go ahead and get T-Rex out of there and start the next battle, which is... Oh, wait, I did have Spinosaurus in here. Okay, well, technically, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say the Spinosaurus is a piscivore, but is also technically like a carnivore, too. You know, he eats meat, all right? We're just throwing Spino in here because I like Spino. Now, the Spino is going up against somebody that, you know, could defeat him. We got the Acrocanthosaurus right here. So let me know in the comments which... Well, you don't have to let me know this battle. Spinosaurus, Acrocanthosaurus. I think the Spino, but you never know. Let's speed it up and already get to battle. Yeah, that's right. They've already noticed each other. See, I like this. I like when y'all just straight get after it. 74%. That was a good shot from my Spino brethren right here. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. How much is the Acro doing? 20%. Okay, so this is yet another good battle. We haven't had, like, an over-dominant battle or anything yet. First round goes to Spino, but we'll see them fight again soon. All right, we might be looking at the second battle here soon. They're kind of like floating around each other. They've already roared at each other once. And here we go. Second battle. Maybe underway. What is the Spino roaring at right now? Big fella. Acro is this way. There you go. Just a little 360. Spino got, you know, turned around a little bit. 55% HP compared to 95 right now. Spino friends, my Spino fans out there, you're looking kind of nice. Yeah, 81%. to 55%. You're looking at a, you know, a next round for the Spinosaurus, I'm assuming. We're going to speed it up. I'll be back when they fight again. All right, we're fighting once again. This could end the Acro's run here, but he does have 65% HP, so probably not. I would say that we're going to have one more fight after this. Are they even going to punch, bite, scratch, anything? Hello? They're not even going to do it. Bro, I'll pick back up when they actually fight. Hey, I'll tell you one thing. These big fellas right here take about a year and a half to go ahead and fight. Acrocanthosaurus and Spino, they are just line dancing, walking around. I mean, they're going to be getting hungry soon. There's a reason I didn't put food out for reasons like this right here if they're not fighting. There we go. That's what we like to see. 69% HP. See, Acro isn't going to die in this fight either. Let's see what Spino's looking like. 82% and 42. So, I mean, we're just basically going to have to wait until my man's hungry. Because, like, they don't fight often enough. Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and release the next two out of here as well. Because, like I said, I don't think the guy that's about to be fighting is going to survive this one. I think it's going to be pretty quick. We've got the Dillo here, and the Dillo is going to be going up against the Scorpius Rex. Now, listen, the only reason I did this is because technically they're both, like, venomous, poisonous, whatever you want to say. So, like, I kind of wanted them to just, I kind of wanted them to fight, all right? I should have been doing this the entire time, by the way. Let's go ahead and just release everybody. This is our first tournament, all right? We're kind of, like, learning how to do things here. But, yeah, I mean, we should just release everybody, and then when they start fighting, then we kind of jump in with whoever's fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to do it. All right, now we got things under control. It should be the Spino and the Acro fighting again soon. But it could also be these two fellas down here. We've got Allo, and we got the Carnivore. So now that you've seen basically all the dinos... Oh, hold up, we got a fight over here. Now that you've seen all of the dinos, who do you think is going to win? You've seen all of them. I wouldn't pick the Acrocanthosaurus at this very moment in time. If you do, you're not going to be happy because, well, look what's happening right now. Spinosaurus absolutely wins that battle. And hold up. Now, I'm going to need to go ahead and... place the carnivore feeder, boom. Get this guy out of here, boom. And then let's go ahead and lock in with these two battles over here. This one's not going to be a battle. So, like, I don't really know why I don't know why I made this battle. Listen, they're carnivores, all right? I could have made it a little easier for the Dillo, but I think I made it way too easier for Scorpius. What did I just say? I think I made it way too easy for Scorpius. That's what I meant. All right, I'll be back when somebody fights. Uh-oh, we got our first fight over here between Aloe and the Carcodonto. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like the Aloe just took a major hit. About 36% of damage worth, or 26%, and barely gave anything back, 19%. All right, it looks like the Carcodontosaurus is going to be going to the next round, too. I don't want to say it too early because we saw with the Indoraptor, Indoraptor was winning that whole fight and then ended up getting hungry because they took too long and, yeah, ended up losing. That's not my fault. That's on him. Also, look what's happening in here. It's probably going to be a battle of, like, who can survive the longest because the Dillo has just been kind of running around, basically just avoiding the Scorpius Rex, which isn't going to be good. Hopefully, the Dillo can, like, do something because I don't want the Scorpius to just lose because Dillo ran the whole time. Actually, nah, as we could see, Dillo is starting to lose, he's starting to be hungry, so he's gonna lose HP. Yeah, Dillo's gonna oh, he's getting chased. Okay, Scorpius might catch him. I don't really know. Regardless, he's gonna die. Sorry to say it like that, but you know, it is what it is. All right, tournament, first round, we're almost done. We're gonna be moving on to the second round soon. And right now, it's looking like Aloe definitely has the least amount of chances here out of everyone. 31%. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, the Carcodonto is going to the next round. Let's go ahead and scoop up my boy. We'll place a little feeder right here for you. And I guess the last fight we're looking forward to is these guys right here. Scorpius versus the Dillo. I'm not really sure why I put either of them here, but listen, I'll be back. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be like ultra honest with you guys. I'm about to just lock up the Dillo. I mean, Dillo hasn't done anything. I'm locking Dillo in a cage. That's so sad, bro. I'm so sorry. Locking Dillo in a cage, and we're gonna go ahead and open the gates over here. Actually, hold on. Let's go to the other side first. And let me place this right here for the Scorpius Rex. All right, let's go to the other side here. Open up the gates because it's game time, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna have Giganotosaurus versus the Indominus Rex in round number 2. Oh, look at them already noticing each other, by the way. No, don't lock in with that. Wait. They're already starting to fight. I knew they were going to want to fight, dude. Immediately, look at them. Already wanting to fight, but y'all kind of went into the wrong area. That's all right. We'll watch. Let's see what happens. Indominus already did 24% HP damage. Let's see what Giganotosaurus does. Okay, 21%. So it's 24 to 21% right now. Definitely a good situation. I am definitely also going to take this feeder out so that hopefully they kind of come this way. Either way, it doesn't really matter right now. They're going to have to fight each other soon. And I guess we'll go ahead and get these started as well. Let's open this gate. Wait a minute. I put this in the wrong, I put them basically, I put them in the wrong thing. Why'd I make 2 gates right here? All right, you know the deal. It's going to be Scorpius versus Spino. Wait a minute. What did I do? Okay, so I definitely goofed. I gotta take this middle part out right here. That's how it should look. That's how the tournament should look. So now I guess we're just going to give a bye to... We'll give a bye to the Carcodontosaurus. He gets to go freely to the almost semis. All right, let's go ahead and control him, get him all the way over to this side. And yeah, you just stay right here, big fella. All right, now I think we have everything figured out. We've got battles going on. Let's go ahead and close this gate right here so that they can't back up. Oh, we got hold up. Okay, bro, fights are going on everywhere now, of course. Can I lock this gate? Goodness. Okay, there we go. We got the fight over here with Spino and Scorpius. So whoever wins out of these two is going to go probably fight, what was it, Carcodontosaurus, I think? It wasn't Acro. Acro's somewhere down there. I done forgot who I've let out of everywhere, to be honest with you. And it does look like already the Spinosaurus has been poisoned, but the Spinosaurus is doing good damage too. So it's all going to come down to if the Spino can last. Oh yeah, Carcodontosaurus died to the Spino, right? Yeah, that's how it went. Okay, looking good there. We'll see in a little bit if that poison is going to play a role in defeating the Spino. But right now, we got Indom and Giganotosaurus. Indom is looking fantastic. 94% to 59%. That's going to go down a little bit here. 81%. Definitely didn't go down a lot, though. 29% for Giganotosaurus. Man, Giganotosaurus is not looking good anymore. I totally forgot to close this gate, so like Spino kind of crept back through and now he's in his hometown. Okay, he's coming back, never mind. Spino's coming back. We need to close this gate as soon as... Spino, get through. Okay, you know what, Scorpius? Yeah, chase this man. All right, fine. I guess we'll just keep both of them in here for now. I'm closing the gate, yeah. Y'all are in a confined space. You either fight Or, yeah, you either fight. There's no other options here. Giganotosaurus and Indom going back at it. And Indominus Rex is going to, what is this, the semis? No, is it the semis? I don't really know where we're going at this point. All right, we're going to go ahead and get the Giganotosaurus out of here. We're going to transport the Indominus Rex into the next facility. Yeah, I got to look at some tournament brackets or something like that. I think I kind of messed it up a little bit, but we'll get a better one going next time, maybe for like a herbivore tournament or something like that. You get the idea that I'm trying to portray, though, right? You know what I'm saying? You get what's going on here. Oh, bro, look what's going on back at the Spino fight. Spino has been steadily losing HP because of this poison. And look what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Scorpius Rex took down my Spinosaurus. All right, well, unfortunately for me, we're going to have to get him up out of here. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, y'all let me know in the comments. I'm going to review this video and see where I went wrong. But we're going to have Indominus Rex here. We're going to have what looks like Scorpius Rex right here. And then this fellow Carnivore right here. So, like, we should have one more character. Maybe I increased the tournament just a little bit. I don't really know what happened here, but regardless, somebody's getting a bye to the championship. And it might be Scorpius, to be honest with you. I think Scorpius is going to get a bye, and we'll just let these two fight. All right, so we've taken out the middle fence now, and hopefully they kind of get closer to each other. I mean, I would rather them not just stay this far. Looks like the Giganotosaurus is making his way over. Wait a minute, Scorpius, I forgot. Okay, you know what? Fine, we're going to do it this way. This is basically the championship at this point. We've got 3 dinosaurs towards the end right now. And I mean, I guess Scorpius just wanted to fight. I don't really know why. Let's see if Scorpius can actually poison the Indominus Rex here. That could be, that's definitely going to be a help. Now she's going to be poisoned for what, like 5 minutes or something like that? But at the same time, Scorpius just took 70% damage. Let's see if he okay, he did get one more shot off too, though. Indom's going to be losing HP for 5 whole minutes, and she's stuck right now at 72%. So that could prove to be like the final blow to the Indominus Rex. Meanwhile, hey, okay, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close this gate, and then whoever wins fights the Giganotosaurus. At this point, I don't know how we got here, but the tournament, it's the tournament. Bro, is Scorpius Rex just like that OP, especially for a tournament? Because, like, you know, obviously with this poison abilities, Indominus Rex can't just build HP. Meanwhile, Scorpius has been building back its HP the entire time that Indominus has just been losing. So now Indominus is at 52%, now 36%, and is going to continue losing HP unless she can somehow defeat Scorpius Rex right here. If it doesn't happen, it looks like Scorpius Rex is going to be in the championship battle, which I honestly did not think Scorpius, not like Scorpius didn't have a chance, but I sincerely did not think that Scorpius was going to be in the championship. That's kind of crazy to me. And he's definitely going to be, look, 18% HP and only going to lose HP here. Yeah, and they're not going to fight again. The only chance Indom would have to been to, like, go right back into the fight and then destroy Scorpius, which, honestly, Indom then would have died anyways from the poison. So, all right, if you pick Indom, you did, unfortunately, end up losing. But the situation we have now is Scorpius versus Carnivore in the championship battle. Who do you got? I honestly did not expect either of these two to be in the championship, but like I said, I kind of messed up. Hold on, let me get Scorpius back to 100% HP. Let's make it fair. I'm also going to give the Giganotosaurus a little bit of food since, you know, they've both eaten now. Let's transport the Indom out of here, and let's go ahead and get this out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is game time. All right, guys, here we go in the championship battle. I guarantee you, none of you picked this to be the championship. There is absolutely no way. If you did, let me know in the comments, but, like, I mean, I could see some of you picking Scorpius Rex. I wouldn't blame you. With that poison ability, it's actually really hard to beat this dinosaur. Probably shouldn't even have put him in here. Maybe I should have saved him for the hybrid video, but who cares? I mean, he's already in. Look at the damage. I mean, didn't do that much damage, but like I said, with that poison ability, I mean, it's going to be hard for anybody to beat him. Wait a minute. Scorpius is now at 39% HP compared to Carnivore. Still going to lose HP, but he's currently at 68. So, if they fight again before Scorpius gets to like 70%, I think the Giganotosaurus can win and somehow come through to win the championship. That's kind of insane to me. Uh-oh, they might be battling already. They are. Hold up. Okay, so Scorpius, like I said, if Scorpius was below 70% HP, I thought the Carnivore could win this. Now, Carnivore is also at 53%. So, like, he's definitely going to have the lower HP. Are they even going to fight? Oh, this was mad goofy. Why did they not fight? Oh, no. Okay, well, I think Scorpius is now going to win. Look, he's even chasing Carnivore away. What in the... All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, Scorpius might be your champ on the day. I'm not going to say for sure yet, but it is looking mighty like the... Hold it, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you pick the Scorpius Rex, somehow you won. I'm not going to lie to you. I did not... Like I said, I did not think this would be the end. But ladies and gentlemen, the Scorpius Rex, out of all dinosaurs we had today, just won our first ever carnivore tournament. Which means that my boy has an absolute feast to get to. Let's go ahead and lead him to the food. We're just gonna sprint our merry way all the way over here to the endless amount of food, basically. We're gonna pause it here, and ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about the tournament. I know I messed some things up. I'm gonna have to go back and see, like, I thought this would have been pretty simple. Open the gate, next dinosaur, but apparently I mixed some things up somewhere and I didn't have as many fights go on. Did I not let somebody out? Nah, everybody's released. I ain't got a clue. If y'all know what I did wrong, let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, congrats to our champion, Scorpius Rex. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Love you. Goodbye.